What's up everybody, Rob here. So, I have two great interests in my life. The first one, if you're familiar with the channel at all, it's history. Specifically military history, but also, well, history in general. And with this goes a certain degree of things like politics, current events, society, that sort of thing. The other interest that I have is health. Specifically things like fitness, nutrition, bodybuilding, muscle building, strength, that sort of thing. I have no interest in sports whatsoever, so if you're asking, like, oh, did you see the game last night? No, I didn't. I did not see any games last night or any other night. I have no... I like the theory of sports. I find, like, you know, the strategies and the analysis of the sports to be somewhat interesting. Sports history is good. You know, reading about that sort of thing. You know, like one of the better books I've read is Ghost of Manila. It's about the thriller in Manila between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. That, to me, like, the analysis of it is way more interesting than the sport itself, like watching sports themselves. I actually have no idea when basketball season is. I'm dead serious, and I have no idea who won the last Super Bowl. I know the Patriots lost, and everybody's shocked about that, and nobody would shut up about the fact that the Patriots lost. I have no idea who they lost to. And don't bother telling me because I just don't care. Well, the thing is, I wasn't always in the relatively decent shape that I'm in now. I was actually the fat kid in high school. Specifically, I was not the fat kid. I was the fat kid that the fat kid made fun of. I am 5'7". I'm actually just shy of 5 feet 7 inches tall. 5'7" on a good day is what I like to say. And I weighed about 210 pounds in high school at my absolute heaviest. It was not a fun time. And so I started a weight loss, well, just a general fitness journey, weight loss, muscle building, endurance, that sort of thing. I've ran several Spartan races, Spartan trifecta, you know, mud runs and all that stuff. I mean, I have the Spartan shirt on like pretty much all my videos because I have like, you know, like 6 of them. You get a free t-shirt when you compete, whatever. Alright, so right now though, I'm starting with a cutting phase. For those who don't know, I was just in a bulking phase, and that pretty much means I'm eating an excess of calories, and with that excess of calories, that facilitates the growth of more muscle. This is a very, very Reader's Digest thing that's going on here. There's a lot of other YouTube channels that will explain this far better than I can just bulking phase, cutting phase, you'll explain it. Briefly though, excessive calories with heavier weights, weight training, you build muscle, and now that with that you get the muscle, but you also get the fat, and now I want to get rid of the fat while maintaining the muscle. Now, I am going to lose some muscle in the cutting phase, but whatever. Right now, that's what I want to do. I want to lean out, and I want to get, honestly, I want to get to my lowest body fat percentage that I've ever been. Hopefully, I want to get into the single-digit body fat percentage range. There's no particular reason why I'm doing this. I'm not competing. I'm not going to do a bodybuilding show, anything like that anyway. I just have no interest in doing that. I just want to see if I can do this. This is a personal challenge for me to do. Yeah, I'm just weird like that. Any case, in order to facilitate that, the number one thing that I need to do is cut back on the calories. Just simply don't eat as much. And before we go into a, you know, do a ketogenic diet. No, you gotta do paleo. No, you gotta do veganism. No, you gotta do this diet, that diet. Calories, a calorie is a calorie. There's a whole bunch of reasons as to why certain diets seem to work for some people versus others, and all that. I'm not going to get into that. Maybe another video one day. But for right now, though, just keep in mind that a calorie is a calorie is a calorie. It's a unit of energy. It has no nutritional value. Okay, gasoline has calories. Okay, you know, if it can burn, it has calories. It's a unit of energy, nothing else. All right. So again, so to get the lean body mass that I want, I need to cut back on the calories. Just, you know, eat less than I put in. Okay, pretty simple, straightforward. But in addition to that, I also need to increase the amount of interval training that I'm doing. Now, if I am doing interval training already, just for the general benefits of it, also to keep the weight from going on too much. Now, this is a bulking phase, but I don't want to add too much fat. So I'm doing interval, which basically means high intensity for, the way I do it, I do 50 seconds of an activity, of something, kettlebell swings, clean and press with a kettlebell, plyometric squats, something like that, 50 seconds, and then I rest for 10, and then I do cardio exercise, something like jumping jacks, just nice and easy. Possibly I do something like shadow boxing. I hit, you know, a punching bag, something like that, just some kind of cardio thing for 50 seconds, then I rest for 10, then I do another activity, a kettlebell swing or whatever, and then rest for 10, and then cardio, so on and so on and so on. And I recently discovered a particular exercise that is not particularly well known, not particularly widely used, but I've tried it and it is ruthlessly efficient and brutal and effective, which means I really have to incorporate this in my everyday life, which means I'm now going to share that with all of you guys. Now, the exercise is called the Manmaker, and it is horribly misogynistic, and no, I don't care. It is a combination of push-ups, rows, a clean and press, burpees, and thrusters. You mix them all together and you get one hybrid exercise that is going to absolutely, well, I wouldn't say brutalize you, but it's not fun, but at the end of the day, you'll know you've got to work out in. All right, let's go try it out. All right, so here is the Manmaker as shown from half speeds, just so you can get an idea of what it entails. You start out from a push-up position with your legs spread wide for balance. You perform a row with one of the dumbbells. You then perform a push-up and a row with the other dumbbell. Another push-up. You then bring your legs forward just like you're doing a burpee. You stand up straight, and then you perform a thruster. Basically, it's like a burpee, but with weights. You throw the weights up over your head. You bring the weights back down to a push-up position, and that is considered one motion. There it is again. Keep your legs again spread apart. Not like they're not together like with a push-up. You do keep them together just for balance. Perform the rows with push-ups in between each time you row. And bring your legs together. Bring it up. Squat down. And then thrust up. They're all simple movements that I'm sure most of you have done before, but there you go. Now, this is the motion done at regular speed. This is just, regular, how fast I'm doing them normally. As always, you want to make sure you maintain proper form, but this is a power exercise. You do want to do it relatively quickly. Again, if your form starts to suffer, slow down a bit here. You don't get any prizes for injuries. This exercise works all major muscle groups, your chest, your back, your core, your legs, your delts, pretty much everything. I can't think of any part this doesn't help. Now, the Manmaker can also be done with a set of kettlebells. Basically, you just omit the row. You really don't want to be balancing on a kettlebell on one hand. I've tried it and it just didn't work out for me. You want to try it, go right ahead. Honestly, I'm not going to stop you. That being said, when your teeth get knocked in when you go face first into the ground, I honestly don't want to hear it. It's basically just a weighted burpee, though. Very similar. And for those of you who are not comfortable balancing on kettlebells at all, there is an alternative. Simply do a standard push-up on the ground, do the squat, and then pick up the kettlebells and proceed from there. Just a nice alternative if you're not comfortable with the balance aspect of it, which I fully understand. Now, here's just a quick tip for those of you who use kettlebells regularly. This is also useful for the clean and press. Don't flip the kettlebell over your wrist. You will absolutely shatter into your forearm, which has happened to me. Like, you see what I'm doing here? Yeah, don't do that. And by the way, I'm not acting there. That really did hurt a lot, the things I do for you people. Wish you would appreciate me a bit more. In any case, roll it up. Don't flip it up and over. I don't know where people get this idea you're supposed to flip a kettlebell. No, you roll it over and it saves your wrist and your forearm from getting smashed by a chunk of iron. So, flipping it up and over like that, don't do that. You'll hurt yourself. What you want to do is roll it up. Alright, that's it for the video. Please hit the like and subscribe button. More videos will be coming out whenever I get around to it. And have a good day. Or don't have a good day. You're adults. Have any kind of day you want. Make America swole again. See you later.